welcome to a new vlog. I didn't even need this. I had a coffee this morning and then I went to get my nails done. So we have new nails. They are very SeaWorld inspired, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, cute. And my toes are like a light, like a whitish purple. So I'm like very summery. So I went and I had a coffee this morning, and then because I know I was going to be in the nail salon for hours. Now I have a few hours left, not that long, to pick up my daughter. But so I'm going to go home and grab Carol because she's been home all day by herself, and I'm feeling really guilty about it. Do you ever wish that your pets had a cell phone, right? So that you could just like text them and be like, hey, I'll be home soon. I'm just getting my nails done or whatever. Like, I really want to be able to communicate with her when we're not together. Like, the cats don't care, but Carol cares. Like, she's probably still sitting at the door, and that breaks my heart. And it's been 3, 4, I don't even know, 6 hours. Anyway, so we're going home, and the nails didn't take 6 hours, but I had to meet my daughter's teacher this morning, and she's doing great, don't worry. And then I went to the nail salon. So anyway, I've been told by a wonderful subscriber who told me that Farm Rio and Starbucks have a collaboration that came out today. So I have literally, this is my third Starbucks. No one even knows about this collaboration. I asked, and finally I was just like, okay, let me just order something, because I'm like literally walking in and out of Starbucks. Now, I'm not like going out of my way, just so you all don't think that I'm crazy, because the truth is that I don't even need a Starbucks cup because I don't even like them. And I have a few of them because I think that they're super cute, but they don't keep your drink cold. They're purely for design and like the look. They're absolutely not for function at all. Like, they're for function like a cup, but not a cup that you need, because they don't do anything special at all. So yeah, it's not my, I don't like the Starbucks cups. I hope that, Farm Rio and Stanley should do a collaboration. That would be amazing. But they did have, anyway. So this is my third Starbucks, so I was like, let me just get one. And look, Gran. I know it's backwards, guys. Gran. That's what he got from Bram. And I understand Bram is weird, but I think Gran is maybe weirder as a name. Anyway, that is the segue into my introduction, which is, hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Bram, and I post videos Monday through Fridays. Sorry, I'm trying to get out of my parking spot. Mondays through Fridays, all about fashion, luxury, shopping, lifestyle, travel, and all of those things. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit subscribe, become a member of my growing YouTube family. I know it's early in the video. If you do end up liking it, a thumbs up would really help me out a lot. And I'm also going to throw out my Instagram handle right over here, just in case you aren't following me over there yet. Okay, so funny story that actually reminded me, them calling me Gran reminded me. So years ago, I used to do door-to-door sales. I've talked about this before. I did it for a lot of different companies. So actually, this wasn't really door-to-door. It was door-to-door sort of, but not so much. Anyway, it was sales. Basically, I sold uniforms and like supplies to supermarkets and car washes, any like kind of like blue collar like type of job. Like, I sold them their stuff. So lots of like mechanics, or a lot of restaurants, kitchen equipment, things like that. So anyway, I had a big account, and one day, I guess I was in there. It was a supermarket in the Bronx, and they had multiple locations. And like the Bronx and Long Island and whatever. Anyway, I was in there one day and kind of like out looking for customers, basically. So I walked into the supermarket, you know, can I speak to the manager, whatever. So manager is a Spanish guy, Dominican, can speak very little English, but to be fair, I don't speak any Spanish, so his English was way better than my Spanish. Somehow, he likes me, we're fine, he opens an account with me. Wonderful. So now we're, you know, servicing this account, whatever. He's calling all the time. And I don't realize, because, you know, like I introduced myself and whatever, it was fine. All of a sudden, I guess, like he didn't say my name for a while, like, I don't know how long, but anyway, like it wasn't like we were back and forth with, you know, our names. We would just speak, or he would leave me a message and I would send over the guys or whoever needed to come and like fulfill his order and whatever. So we didn't speak a lot directly. Anyway, fast forward to one time, he started leaving me messages, and he would say, and I was so confused at first because first of all, I like literally can't understand him. A lot of times I would tell him just like leave it in Spanish, and this was like over 10 years, no, about 10 years ago. So we didn't have all of, you know, I don't know. I guess we had like translation apps, but anyway, I would have like my Spanish coworkers or whatever, like, you know, tell me what would like translate for me. Okay. So anyways, I'm so confused because every time he's calling me, he's starting off the conversation with grandma. So finally, one day, I'm in his office and he asks, we have somebody else there who speaks English too, who's like interpreting for us. And he asks the guy to ask me a question, and he's like, he wants to know where your parents got the name grandma from. Are you named after your grandma? And that was really the question. So this whole time he thought that my name was Grandma. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. So when I saw it on the cup, I was like, oh, that reminds me. The good old days. So that's not the weirdest name that anyone has ever called me. Grandma is definitely the weirdest name that anybody has thought my name was. But Gran is kind of right up there. I feel like Graham is okay. Bram I get a lot with an N, but like Gran? I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Okay, so I am going to go pick up Carol, and I will be back. I don't know if I'll be back today, but I will be back at some point soon. And we are going to do things and get out. Oh, do I get out of the way? I don't know. I didn't know which way he wanted to go. Okay, guys. Anyway, I'll see you all in a little while, and we'll figure out what this vlog is going to be about. Actually, also, I'm back to mention something and ask a question. Why is it that when I'm waiting for something to be delivered, like UPS or FedEx, I might have asked you guys before, tell me who else, like, you know, they all have their routes or whatever, and I understand that. But if my window is, like, I don't even have a window. Today, my item is just showing up sometime before 7 o'clock. But if my window is, like, between 2 and 5 or whatever, 12 and 3, or I don't know what the windows are, but whatever. Why does every single time it come at the very tail end of the window, and maybe even a little bit after? Why? Did any of you get your packages in the beginning of your window? Is anybody like UPS's first stop on their route? Because like I'd like to know, because I feel like anywhere that I've ever lived, I'm always like the last. Like if it says 7 o'clock, it's 6:59 and maybe even 7:01. You know, like it's the end of the day. I've never lived like in a place that gets an early delivery. UPS, FedEx, USPS, it doesn't matter. Like USPS comes to deliver to my building like at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. And I know they start early. Like I know that you're out there on the streets at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So who are you visiting? Like, I don't know. I want to find this like elusive location that gets their packages like first stop in the morning. Like, and I'm not talking about like if you request like before 10 a.m. I mean like if your window is 11 to 3, you're a normal person, I want the 11 o'clock. 11:30, 11 o'clock. But like, why do I have to wait? And then a lot of times my window will change. So if it's like 11 to 3, all of a sudden it'll be like 3:30 and I'm like, where's my package? And then it's like sometime before 7. It never fails. Does that happen to you guys? Is it like, is there a place in this country, in this world, that literally gets delivered to first? Like, do they just like party all day with the packages in the back? Like, what's happening? Like, where do the packages go all day? And why am I the absolute last person that gets their package every single time? Yeah. Things to ponder over. Okay, now I'll see you guys later. Hi, my baby. I missed you. I missed you. Where were you all day? Shut up. Carol. I really didn't mean to leave you all day. I did not mean to leave you all day. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you and I missed you. Okay. I missed you. I missed you so much. I did. I wanted to bring you with me, but they wouldn't let me. They didn't. They wouldn't let me. They said no. They said no, you could not come into school. I know. I said, but she's just a puppy. She's just a puppy, and all she wants to do is just be with her family all day. And they said, you can't come into school. That's what they said. And I know how much you hate the nail salon, because you can't get on the floor, because then you might eat something. Or you can't eat anything in the nail salon, because then something bad will happen to you. And I don't want anything bad to happen to you, because I love you. You're my puppy. Do you forgive me? Do you forgive me? Okay. No mouth kisses. No. Do you forgive me? I'm so sorry. Shh. It's okay. Puppy, it's okay. I know. Okay. Look at me. Okay, calm down. Everything is fine. And you're the cutest girl in the world. I know. Shh. Hey, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm in so much traffic. I have literally not even gotten anywhere, and I've been driving for an hour, and Puppy is a little pissed off back there. I feel bad. So we were trying to get to Target, which like over the bridge, and it seems like maybe there was an accident on the bridge, because I don't know, I tried, like it's closed. There's one part that's closed, and then there's another way that you can go around. So we went around that way because it seemed like everybody was going that way. Like maybe it was just like that part of the bridge was shut down. But when we got to the next stop, like the next opening for the bridge, that was closed also. I didn't see anything there. I saw a truck and I saw like a crashed up scooter. So I'm really hoping that nobody got hurt, or I mean, I don't know. I hope that nobody, it looked like someone got hurt. I hope that they are going to be okay. And so now we are on another bridge that takes us to the same, like across, where it needs to take us across to. And obviously everybody else is also on this bridge trying to cross, and there's so much traffic. It has been about an hour since I started my way over here, and we are less than 10 blocks from our starting location. Like, my daughter requested Wendy's, so that's where I'm trying to get to, because she has her little after school thing, and I should have just Uber Eats it to her, but we were gonna go out anyway. So I know that apparently Target has these Farm Rio cups. I think that we discussed them yesterday, and my friend sent me a picture of like her local Target with the cups, and I was like, why didn't you ask me if I wanted one? But apparently, I guess she sent, like, she was like, oh, it didn't go through. She was trying to send it and it didn't send or whatever. Anyway, whatever. I don't need another cup. I know that. I know I don't need another cup. They're just so freaking cute. I love Farm Rio. Anyway, and now, you know, now that I guess I was looking that up, Instagram has been sending me these, what is it, Havianas? I always want to call them Havanas, but I know they're not Havanas. The flip-flops. So they've been sending me the Havianas with, like, the Farm Rio collaboration. And now apparently there's a Dolce & Gabbana collaboration. Like, do you see the spiral? Like, the out-of-control spiral? I just wanted a Starbucks Farm Rio cup. And now I want a pair of Dolce & Gabbana Havianas. How does this happen? I swear, you have to step back and, like, assess the situation and realize how you got there, because Instagram is crazy. Like, the internet is crazy and how they market us. And yeah, I used to be in marketing, and we actually, like, did these types of campaigns, like these very targeted, very, very targeted campaigns on Instagram. And this was before TikTok, but Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube specifically. And yeah, they get us. They know exactly how to get us. So yeah, I'm doing my best to not get the Dolce & Gabbana Havianas, but the Farm Rio ones I definitely will wear. Like, those are probably worth it, because I got myself a pair of flip-flops from Amazon, and they're a little bit wide. So while I think they're, like, very cute on the foot, they're a little bit wide, and I kind of sometimes feel like we're driving with them and stuff. Like, they don't fit the best. I have had nothing to eat today. It's almost 3 o'clock. I try to do that, though. I try not to eat till, like, at least after 3 at the very earliest. So I'm just going to give in by the time we get over there. I'm sure that I'm going to get something, because it makes no sense for me to go back across the bridge, to have to come back in 2 hours again. And then what happens if the bridge is still messed up, and then it takes me another hour, like, to get back over here? So just none of it makes any sense. So I think I'm just gonna, like, stay on this side, which sucks because I had some plans to film today. So I'd like to get back to my office and film 2 videos today. Like, that was the whole plan. And it's not going south. It's going east or west very quickly. Like, I gotta catch it and switch my direction. I'll probably do it tonight, but then I'm just gonna warn you guys that the lighting in the next 2 videos will probably be questionable, unless you've already seen them and then it was maybe the previous 2 videos. I don't really know what order this is all going in, so that's all. I think that's it. I just wanted to complain a little bit for a second. It is very beautiful out. It is very hot out. It's almost 90 degrees. So we're definitely getting there in terms of heat. We're getting there. It's getting up there. Okay. Yeah, all right. So let me get my Wendy's, I guess, and I will talk to you guys later. I don't know. What we're going to do. However, tomorrow I have a very special thing to film. So nobody better bother. I'm hoping nobody bothers me tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow's a good day, because I'm excited to film this new series for you guys. For you guys. I never like, tell me what you think. I never like when, like, there's certain channels that I watch, and I get highly, highly annoyed when, I'm not naming any names or whatever, obviously, but there's a specific person that I watch, and they do a weekly vlog, you know, like every week it's a vlog, and I enjoy them for the most part, but there are certain things that are said that I'm just like, and I don't want you guys to misinterpret. I don't take things personally and I don't get offended by anything, but I'm like, that's questionable, like how it's phrased or whatever. So I don't like when people say things like, because this person will always say things like, I'm filming this, like I needed to get it up and like up for you guys so that you guys have something to watch, as if you would literally have nothing to do if they didn't upload their vlog, right? Am I being like, is it petty? Is it like, I'm just like nitpicking? But they say it a lot. And they're like, oh, like I just had to like get it all taken care of and like make sure that like I spent all night editing because like, I mean, I need to get it up for you guys. You guys need to watch it. And I'm just like I get it, obviously, because it's obviously a vlog on YouTube, and it's, of course, like the point is that you guys will watch it, hopefully. But I feel like to say it like that, as if nobody has anything better to do and they are just like holding their breath for this weekly vlog to come out so that they know, like, it's not even like anything interesting is being discussed. I like the vlogs. I like the mundane. I'll be honest. I like a variety of channels. I like the mundane. I like to know like what kind of moisturizer you're using. Like, what did you eat at dinner? Like, I like to know that stuff, right? I also like the exciting type of like travel vlogs, things like that. I like vlogs in general because I think it's more human. You know, we've been on this, like, I think, trajectory in general towards this type of content for a long time. And I guess it started with reality shows, obviously. So obviously we like to see unscripted things, and that's cool. I like that. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. My point is that I don't think that anybody is waiting for anybody's vlog, no matter how big that creator is. I don't think anybody's waiting for anybody's vlog like with bated breath, just like can't function until it goes up. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a few hours late, like, I think it's okay. So anyway, that was a little side rant. Tell me what you guys think. I feel like, am I the only one who like locks on to like I guess words like that and just like are you serious? Are you really? Like, I don't know. I guess maybe it's hard to, when your profession is very self-centered, I guess, the way that this kind of is, right? Because obviously, like, I'm talking to my face right now. And so when all you do is talk about yourself and the things that you like and the things that you do, maybe doing enough of that really, I guess, changes the way that you view the world in relation to yourself. Meaning, you think you're the center of the world because, like, you kind of literally, like, talk about yourself all day and people are interested in it, you know? Anyway, that was a lot of, yeah. I don't know. Tell me if you guys get it. Am I just like, blah, blah, blah? I could be, because I'm delirious from this freaking drive. An hour and 15 minutes to get to Wendy's. And we're not even there yet. I mean, it's probably going to be like another 15 minutes before I get to Wendy's. Okay. All right, guys. I am going to continue to drive to Wendy's. I don't want to, like, I literally have nothing to say, so I don't want to just keep complaining. So I'll be back when I'm less complainy. But tell me what you think in the comments about that. I'd like to know. Do you see things like that and get annoyed too? Or is it just me? Okay. See you in a few.
Calories. I get that can be a meal.
It's a lot more than 1 meal. It's actually about 2.5.
So I have been in the car for so long so far today. Carol is having her pup cup in the back. We needed like rejuvenation. So I got my strawberry acai. What do you guys say? Do you say, sorry, do you say acai or do you say acai? Because I was watching somebody's video yesterday, but they're from the UK, so maybe they say acai there. Tell me if, like, in England or like that, like out there or anywhere else, you guys say acai, and do we say it wrong? Is it acai? I don't know. Anyway, I went to Night Owl Cookies. So I've been, I tell you guys, when I drive, I a lot of times will listen to YouTubes, and I guess I fell down a crumble cookie hole because all that's coming up right now is crumble cookie. And anyway, I'm whatever about like sweets anyway. I just kind of need like I like sweets, don't get me wrong, but like a bite or two and then I'm done. So I don't usually, crumble cookie, I don't know. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes it's okay. Honestly, that recent Kardashian one where the Kris Jenner yellow cake or whatever, that was good, I have to admit. But other than that, I'm like whatever about crumble cookie. Anyway, I stopped at Night Owl Cookie because crumble's in the other direction. And let me show you my cookies. Hold on. Probably the shape. She left it clean. The shape, baby. Oh, good, I know. Okay, look at this. Hold on. Okay, so I have cookies and cream for my daughter. And a guava for me. I'm not a big chocolate fan. And anytime that there is anything with Fruity Pebbles on it, I buy it. My favorite cereal of all time. So they have a Fruity Pebbles cookie, and I think there's white chocolate in here, which I'm not a huge fan of. I thought it was, I didn't read it. Honestly, I didn't read it. Yeah. But it's good. Okay, that's all I needed. $20 for 4 cookies. And no, I'm done. It's okay. They're good, I guess. I don't know. I was gonna go to, where was I gonna go? Hold on. It needs more Fruity Pebble flavor. It didn't need the white chocolate. Like, why ruin something that's already perfect? And then I got this because I wanted to see if they have the freaking Farm Rio cups, and they don't. I'm over it. I'm over the Farm Rio cups. Maybe they only have them in Target. I don't know. When I'm too lazy to go to a Target and walk inside. There are some things that I have no problem getting out of the car for, and then there are other things that I never want to get out of the car for. And Target, I never want to get out of the car for. I know people love walking around Target, and I used to. Like when my kids were little and I had to get out of the house, you know, and I've recently become, I guess, a Starbucks fan, just because they're so convenient, right? But so I've recently become a Starbucks like customer, but before that, I never really was. So what I would do in Starbucks, like old school Starbucks, had like the Pizza Hut. I don't know, do they still have that? Pizza Hut, and like the popcorn and like the drinks and stuff, and we'd go, and the kids would get like popcorn or whatever and like a slushie, and then I'd walk around. Yeah, that was fine. But I think that the pandemic turned me off to Target and to grocery shopping, because I never want to do any of it again. I hate going to the grocery store. I think I spend way more money. Target too. There's other things that I want. I don't want to walk in there and spend $400. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, obviously we all know that that's what happens. And for me, I'd rather spend that $400. Like if I order it online, I'll spend $100 or $50, you know, because all I'm going in there for is like cleaning supplies or cat litter or like whatever. But if I go inside, I'll find 300 things that I need, and and it's miserable, you know what I'm saying? And then I spend a lot of money, and for what? For nothing. So I don't like doing that. And same thing with the supermarket. Like when I take my daughter physically to the supermarket, $300. Why? We don't even eat half the shit. I don't even eat that much, like at all, because you know I'm on my shot. Like I literally have like 3 bites of dinner. I don't snack. I don't really need food. I mean, like, you know, this is like a one-off, like every once in a while. I do get food, don't get me wrong, but I don't eat a lot of it. Like you see me go through the drive-thru or whatever, and I'll literally eat like half of something. And so when I'm eating at home, I really don't eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it. So anyway, I'd rather order. So yeah, so Target is one of those that like I'm really not wanting to go into the store in search of this stupid cup, because again, just like how Instagram sent me Dolce & Gabbana Havaianas, you know, then for like a $35 cup from Starbucks, now I've spent $400 on like activewear, and I don't even know what else. Like I need it. I'm sure that I need everything in there. So, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm going to pick up my daughter again. This has been the longest day of me in the car running around like a freaking taxi driver. And then I'm going to try to get to my office and actually film. That's my plan. So hopefully we make that work. Anyway, ooh, that was a big bump. Ooh. All right, guys. I'll see you in a little while. Hey, good morning. Okay, so I'm getting ready, and I already did like lotion, all that stuff. We're pretty much ready to go. A few errands to run. Today was actually supposed to be, so I've been starting or planning this new series. I've mentioned it to you guys a few times, where we are going to spend very little on a whole day out. What happened, puppy? What happened, puppy? She doesn't like when I talk to anybody else. You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the people? Come on. Okay. Right? You say hi to the people. I know. Hi, puppy. Okay? Okay, yes, you're coming out with me. Don't you worry, okay? I know, I love you too, okay? Okay, so I've been planning this. Stop! I'm just talking. I've been planning this series, like I told you guys, which is all about spending less on like a full day out or whatever. Now, whether you use it for inspiration for like where you live, or you use it as a guide for like visiting the places that I do this in, is up to you. It's for both, really. So we're just seeing how far like $100 can go, right? And we might change it weekly, but this first video was $100. I wanted to do it today, but I didn't plan ahead enough, honestly. A lot of the good stuff to do that's inexpensive, we're getting dressed. A lot of the good stuff to do that's inexpensive is honestly like the weekends, which is fine because, like, you know, for people that are visiting or whatever, obviously that's cool. That's what you probably want to know. But for me, specifically doing it by myself or whatever, I'd rather do it on the weekdays. So, well, we're gonna have both ultimately, but I just didn't want my first time to be on the weekends. And if I do it on the weekends, then I'm probably gonna have to bring my daughter, which will double the allowance anyway. So I don't know, I have to think further about it and replan the day that I'm gonna shoot it. But today, so there's a few things that I want to do today. I have to run to the bank, so we're going to do that first. I found a little doggy daycare for Carol, and I have to change my sheets, all the things. So yeah, I found a little sorry guys, I'm looking at my drawers. I found a little doggy daycare for Carol, and I don't know. I think I'm going to just go drive by and check out like what it looks like or whatever. I know I talked to them and I want to give her like one day, like test it out. So I'm wondering if it should be, I probably won't do it today just because I'm like whatever, but tomorrow I do have my lashes. So instead of leaving her home all by herself, I was thinking that maybe I'll bring her there and we'll see how she does. And that way, it's not like I work or anything, but she does have a lot of energy, and she really loves other dogs, and it's, you know, so I'm thinking that maybe we do a doggy daycare situation, like, I don't know, once or twice a week, so that she can socialize and stuff. Plus, she's not very good with it. She's not very trained. And so maybe if she's around other dogs that are trained, things will be better. Plus, she's super picky and hates all dog food. So I'm also thinking that maybe, and she needs to lose a little weight because she only likes human food. So, you know, I mean, I think it's a win-win all around, personally. So you guys are gonna come with me. We're gonna go check that out and just see kind of, like I said, what it looks like and whatever. Bring them actually her paperwork, whatever I have for her, like on shots and stuff, just to make sure that she doesn't need anything before we actually like go in there, and I'm expecting for her to like spend the day or whatever. All right, my refill, I actually get this refilled on Amazon. It's my favorite perfume, one of my favorite perfumes, but this is my favorite everyday perfume. I think I've showed you guys before. It's called Amazing Grace by Philosophy, and I don't know what it is about this perfume. It's like musky fresh. I don't know, I love it so much, and it dries down like so nice. So I go through these bottles. I get it delivered like every 3 months, I think. And I should probably do it like more often. I also have the body spray, which, oh, it's like almost done, but I use, if I have it, it doesn't last as long. But if I do have it, I'll use it like for my legs or something. Or if I run out of perfume, I'll use it in replacement. Anyway, okay, that's what I got, guys. And I do need to order, I told you about this before, this, the bougie oil from Riddle. This is the best. I wish they had an actual perfume. It's really just oil, and I'm almost completely out. I have a roller somewhere, but this I would wear every single day, but it makes it difficult that it's oil, because then sometimes it's really hot out, and so I already have my lotion on, and it's just like a lot of oil happening, you know what I mean? But it's so good. Oh my God, and I wish I could. And then they have like a little rollerball one. Do I have it here? It might be like in my little, my bag bowl. But it's like this big, it's a little roller. And so it doesn't go very far. Like you put it here, and that's the end of the story. And it's very potent, yes, but I just want to be able to spray it everywhere, like multiple times a day. So whatever. Anyway, they pair really nicely together if you guys are also into like more of like a woody scent. I don't always love sweet scents. I would have to be in the mood for a sweet scent. I really like fresh, woody, you know, that type of stuff. Musky scents. Okay, so let's go. I am attempting a shorts look today. Guys, I really hate my legs, so don't be mean to me in the comments. I'm learning to not hate them so much. But I got a pair. I got like really long biker shorts. I hate my knees and up. It's gotten better as I've lost weight, but I've never been a fan of my legs. Like they're just, I don't know, you know, whatever. I'm always so jealous of people with like amazing legs. Okay. So, oh, you can't even see it. Okay, hold on. Let's adjust you. Hopefully when I start using my new, ooh, I just took a picture by mistake. Okay, so hopefully, I don't know. I might need these in one. They're a little bit short for my liking. You're not gonna think they're short, but for my liking. Let's see if I can get you all into the actual frame and see. Oh, I can't. Okay, hold on. One more time. Let's go down a little bit more. This is, you see? So it's this over the knee part that I dislike very much. But this is how they look. And I got like 4 pairs. I got a size large. I'm using like a really crappy phone holder right now because my good one is in the office. Yeah, like I don't know. Anyway, I got a large. I don't think I should have gotten an extra large just because they're not big like around the waist or anything like that. I feel like they'll be too big if I went up a size. But the length is like literally a ½ an inch off for me. So I'm trying them out. I'm trying to get past my ridiculous fear of my legs and showing them. So yeah, just because it's very hot out. It's like really hot out, and I've spent my whole life going through summers, 90% of it in pants, honestly. So I usually am not affected, but I feel like because down here it's so much more humid and hot than it is in New York, like, so I feel like because there was, I don't know, it's just more humid out here, so it's like more uncomfortable. So either I need like super wide leg flowy pants, but every once in a while, like I would like a little bit of a breeze on my legs, you know what I mean? So anyway, we're gonna attempt this. I'm gonna wear them out. I'm gonna try not to be like too weird about it. And that's it. So let's go run our errands. Another amazing, oh, I'm so excited, guys. Today on Fashion File, something incredible popped up and I grabbed it. And it was a way up there on my wish list item. Like my wish list and one that I wanted to bring back into my collection because it was something that I did have that I stupidly sold. And so I would say it's one of like the top, like, I don't know, top 2 of the ones that I've sold that I wanted to get back. So it popped up on Fashion File today, so we can trust it. I actually put it on layaway because I'm selling a bunch of my shoes. I said this already. Shoes, like accessories. I'm not selling any more bags, but I don't want to spend new money on these things if I can avoid it, basically. And I have so many shoes that just sit there because they're all very similar. And because I don't work anymore, I don't like dress up on a consistent basis. I have a lot of like closed toe loafers that I wore when I wasn't here, when I was in a place where you wore closed toe shoes. I really actually I don't like closed toe shoes if I can avoid them. So that being said, I mean, for like special occasions or whatever, it's fine. But for like a daily situation, yeah, and I just don't have enough places to wear these things now that I'm not going into an office every day, you know? So I sold a whole bunch of shoes. I'm actually waiting for some quotes right now. Shoes, actually some sunglasses, because I told you guys I have a million and I really don't wear them very often. And I have my favorites, which I'll keep, but I have a million that I've like not worn. So all of that stuff I have sent in. I've gotten some quotes back, which are fine, but I'm trying to, so I put the bag, the amazing bag on layaway before anybody else could touch it. And I'm hoping that within like 2 weeks, I'll be able to get it here based on just like literally exchanging my stuff. So excited. That being said, the bag is, oh my God, you guys are gonna flip out with this bag. I'm so excited about this bag. And my last unboxing, I was like that, you know, I don't know what could beat that Gucci bag. This one, yeah, this one could beat the Gucci bag. The Gucci bag is now like second place. This one I think is first. You guys will tell me what you think when you see it. Anyway, I think that I need, talking about selling shoes, selling designer shoes, I'm cool with that because I am sort of in a inexpensive shoe moment right now. I am looking at getting myself just a cute pair of like little Y2K mules. And I think this bag and the Gucci bag have like spurred that on for me because they're both like super Y2K, and I think that I need just a pair of like short heel, little comfortable, because they were comfortable from Steve Madden, little kitten heel mules. So that's what we're gonna have to go do. I think we're gonna go, so bank, puppy place, and mall if we can get there before the end of the day. And yeah, and so that's what we're gonna do today. And then I don't know what else I have to do. Maybe go food shopping, maybe go, my daughter will probably want to go food shopping, I'm sure. Change the sheets, all that stuff. But I guess we'll spend the day and we'll do all of this stuff. And then I'm going to work on this next episode of the Under 100 thing. Oh, the last thing that I want to do is So there is a website. I want to buy myself rollerblades. Not necessarily the brand rollerblade. I call them all rollerblades. I guess they're like inline skates or whatever. It was my absolute favorite thing to do, probably until my son was born. I was on my rollerblades all the time. I mean, that's very 90s, early 2000s of me, but I was all the time. And yeah, we would like leave the house super early, like, I don't know, super early, but we'd leave the house in the morning and all throughout high school and stuff, and like literally just like rollerblade everywhere. It was a good time. Anyway, so I wanted to get myself rollerblades. And honestly, if this puppy situation like works out, it'll be great because I could bring her there 2 days a week and I can go rollerblading all over like South Beach and stuff, which is what my plan is. And so there is a website called Impala Skates, which I don't know. Anyway, they have super cute things, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna go to Dick's, and I think I'm gonna go, there is a store in the mall that does like skate stuff, and I think I'm gonna go there. There's also another store that I know about, but I'm not in that neighborhood until Saturday, so if we don't pick up a pair today or can't find them before Saturday, on Saturday, I'll take you with me to that store and we'll see what they have. But I think I need another pair of rollerblades or, you know, inline skates in my life. I think that would make me happy. So I think we're gonna go check out what we can find with that. I think that's the more important footwear, to be honest, than than the little mules, but you know, whatever. So anyway, yeah, that's the plan. Okay guys, so I will see you when we get somewhere. All right, I'll be right back. Hey guys, okay, we're back in the car. Jeez, this is a far spot, but I guess we'll take it. It's like the farthest spot in the world. We just got to the mall. We did the bank. We did all that stuff. I am going to quickly, before we go into the mall, I'm going to check really quickly. So, okay, a few things. I changed into pants because I'm just more comfortable. I need longer shorts, I think. Those shorts are really going to bother me. So I think we're not going to do it. Okay, so, oh God, is that fat over the knee? You know what I mean? I've been blessed with it. One day it'll come off. One day I will let my legs free. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I forgot to bring Carol's paperwork out, which is what they want to see before I can leave her there. And I knew that, and I wanted to do everything today so that if I do bring her tomorrow, that I wouldn't have like, you know, a whole lot of stuff to do when we get in there. But I forgot as I walked out. So we'll do that most likely tomorrow before I go to the lash place. I don't know, but then my other concern is that my eyes are going to be closed for an hour at the lash place, and that means that like if they have to call me or something, I worry about my baby, you know what I mean? Okay, so other than that, what are we talking about? Okay, so we forgot about that. Hopefully we'll go do that tomorrow. I'll show you. I'm dying to see what the inside of this place looks like. Plus they said they have like 15 to 20 dogs a day on like a relaxed day. So I think she's gonna be so happy. I think that's gonna like make her whole life. I'm so excited for her. But other than that, I was gonna go into the mall. I wanna check if the store that I think has skates has actual like rollerblades or like inline skates versus just regular roller skates. I believe that I know that they have roller skates, and that's not what I need or what I want. So I'm gonna do a quick check first because I feel like those are more important than like just looking at kitten heels, which I can do any other time. So yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, so I'm gonna check that and I will let you guys know, because if they don't have them, then we're just gonna go to Dick's, I think, and just kind of walk around and see if they have the Impala brand that I like. See, the store in the mall I know has the Impala brand, because I think that they're a good, like, you know, I've had really expensive rollerblades like in my life, and I don't need expensive rollerblades at this point. So what I want to do is, yeah, I'm going to check to see if they have them in store so we don't have to walk all the way to the other side of the mall if they don't have them. So, okay, I'll be back and I'll let you know what we're going to do. Okay, good thing I checked because the store in the mall that I was thinking of is Zumiez, which always has skates, but they do not have any of the skates. So they only had like one of the Impala, like roller blade, you know, inline skate or whatever. It wasn't even it was on sale like for a really good deal, but it wasn't even the color that I wanted or whatever. So it was cute though, whatever. Anyway, maybe we'll order it from there if that's the best deal, but I did find a better deal. Not for the Impala. The Impala is just cute. I don't know if any of you guys like roller skate or rollerblade or whatever, but I used the word rollerblade like you would use the word like Q-tip, right? Or like Kleenex or whatever. It's just they were like the first, weren't they? So it's interchangeable. I never say inline skating. But anyway, they have a pair of the like rollerblades. The actually, Dick's actually has the rollerblade brand there, and they have some that are on sale for like 89 bucks. So we're gonna go check those out now. There's actually a pair that's available now for 89 or 99. I don't remember. The Impala though is super cute. Like they're girly colors. The ones that they have available online are like $108, I believe, and they are pink and white tie-dye, which is cute. But so the rollerblades are gonna be you know, they're gonna be boring, they're gonna be black, but it's not about that, right? I mean, for me, it's always about that, but let's see what they have in store. I know they at least have one that I was looking at in store, so I feel like we'll go in there, we'll check that out, let's see that first, and then from there we can decide if we're coming back to the mall for lunch or whatever. I don't think there's a place between. Puppy girl, can you wait to eat, my baby? Hopefully she can wait to eat. She has free food, so just so you guys know, like, I have cats, so I do leave out dry food. She just does not like, I've tried puppy food, I've tried cat food, I've tried like everything under the sun. She doesn't like it. She likes homemade food, that's it. And so like she's not gonna starve because she does have food like there if she is hungry, but she just doesn't eat it and she doesn't like it. So she usually eats when I eat, and we just share little things. I share things that are okay for her stomach, you know. So a lot of times if I'm in the car, I'll get her just a like a burger, and like completely plain with no seasoning, no nothing, and just give her a burger, like with no bread, obviously. So, or like we'll get like a little bit of bacon or something or whatever. I try to do in the house, I do like turkey bacon for her, and we do eggs sometimes for her, things like that. You know, she does not like vegetables. I haven't found a vegetable that she likes yet, actually, is the way that I should put that. I am going to try, somebody told me to try carrots, and she'll lick a cucumber, I guess, because it's like for the water, but she doesn't like waters, even though I do hear that other dogs like cucumbers a lot. But she's just the pickiest ever. She would rather some pasta than some vegetables. So, not that I give her pasta, guys, but like, you know, I mean, she might have a bite or two if I'm having something. Anyway, that's what I'm hoping this puppy place is gonna work out, because maybe we'll just drive by. Maybe we will just drive by just to kind of see where it is, so that the first time I bring her, I'm not like in a rush, you know, and like whatever, like frazzled. All right, so we're gonna go into Dick's first. Let's see what they have in terms of rollerblades, and then we'll go check out the puppy place maybe, and we'll get her something to eat. All right, see you in Dick's, guys. Yay! We got rollerblades and like fish rollerblades, and the Impalas are way cuter. I will admit that they are way cuter. They have fun colors, but that wasn't necessarily the goal. The goal was to get rollerblades so that I could go rollerblading, and I'll take you guys with me. I am super rusty. I have probably not. So, like I said before, I used to rollerblade like, oh my God, like every day, all summer when I was in high school, basically. And, like everybody rollerblade. I guess it was just the time or whatever. Anyway, we didn't have cars because I lived in Manhattan. So we, we had the train and we had rollerblades. And then when I was a little bit older, like early 2000s, I would go and rollerblade like the whole of Central Park and just do that a few times a week. And then when, I don't know, I guess after I had my son or like when I moved up to the Bronx, Bronx is very different. And especially back then, you weren't out on the streets rollerblading. You weren't, yeah, like, yeah. I think it's changed to the fact that maybe you could now, but like you'd be super harassed and yeah, because nobody really did it. Whereas like in Manhattan, it was just like it was a healthier sort of environment, I guess, and people would run on the street. Now it's different, but 20 years ago it was a different story. So I pretty much stopped rollerblading because then it became just such a thing. Plus I had a little kid and then, so I'm back. I'm going to be extremely rusty, I believe. Uh, I didn't get knee pads because all of that stuff, like, I'm not getting all of that stuff, but, um, yeah, we're gonna have to practice. I think I'll probably like practice in the neighborhood before I venture out and, cause what I really want to do is like rollerblade along the water and stuff. And you could do that down, I think it's down by like South Point or whatever. You could do that off of like South Beach and you can like see the water as you're on the path. Whereas where I am, it's separated, the beach and the path. So there's still a good place to go, but I think I'm going to keep it local for a little while until I am back on my game. But I'm excited. I'm excited. That way I am, yeah, I was thinking about joining Solid Core, but I'll be honest, I do like, I like Pilates. I've never tried Solid Core before. So if anybody has, like, let me know. Sorry, if you hear that, it's very hot outside, which is why I have whatever. I guess I can probably remove that when I'm editing. So maybe me saying this, whatever. If you don't hear anything, the air was very, very high and I have edited it out. So that's all. So yeah, so now we're going to go into the mall now that we have that mission complete. I'm very excited about that. I think Puppy and I are going to go up to the food court and find a little something to eat. It is almost 3 o'clock, so almost time to break my fast. And then I'll probably go look at at Steve Madden and just see if that sale is still on, because that really is a big, like the buy one, get one 50% off. I might have missed it, but whatever. Now I don't really need clothes to rollerblade in, but all of the, all of the spandex, all the leggings that I gave away, I need, yeah. Now I might need some. Or I just need freaking shorts that are long enough that won't make me feel weird until I get this rollerblade body going and can wear shorter shorts. You know what I mean? So yes, anyway, I'm like super excited about it. I think I might, oh, tomorrow I have lashes, but if I can get myself up and together early, I might, I don't know. And then I can't sweat. Maybe I'll go tonight. Maybe I'll do a little bit of rollerblading tonight because my daughter will be home with a dog and then I don't feel so bad leaving puppy girl by herself. So I have to figure all this out. What I really want to do, but I need, some like serious lessons is I haven't ridden a bike since I was 10. Again, a lot of it has to do with how I grew up and where I grew up because I know that like certain boroughs, like maybe if you lived in Brooklyn or you lived in the Bronx or Queens or whatever, you had your bike and that was like your means of transportation. For me in Manhattan, my father was like big into bike riding and we actually had a tandem. Fun fact, he used to take me to school on a tandem. I will one day try to find a picture and post for you guys, but I do have some pictures where I'm on just like the back of the bike with him. So he did ride his bike a lot, but I don't know. I guess I never really, like as a kid, I wasn't allowed to like ride my bike to people's houses. Manhattan is different than like the outer boroughs. And so it's not as much like neighborhoody. And it depended on where you lived, but for the most part, I wasn't allowed out like that by myself at like young ages. So my father, I did have a bike and he would bring me to Central Park and I would ride, but I don't know. Yeah, he got sick, a few, like within around that time frame. So I would say the last time I rode was around 10 or 11. And then we just, didn't go out anymore. And that was just kind of what it was. And then when I guess started going out by myself, it was the train, the bus, and it was rollerblades. So I never really got back on a bike. Now I love Soul Cycle. I love Soul Cycle. Like that's probably my top favorite exercise class. And I also used to go to Flywheel, which I think is closed now. I think it finally it closed down. But anyway, I also had a Peloton quite a few times that I didn't really use. But I do love cycling. Like I love bike riding. Can I keep my balance? I don't know. So we're gonna find out. And what I really would like to do is get a bike with a basket so that Carol and I can go on adventures, right, puppy? So we can go on adventures. I love you. Is that what you want to do? Because I want to do that with you. Okay. So, so that's the ultimate plan, but somebody needs to teach me how to ride a bike again because I'm a little nervous about it. I was thinking about maybe at some point I will go grab one of the city bikes and attempt this and show you guys. We'll see. We'll see how embarrassing it is. Anyway, I'm glad I got my rollerblades. I'm super excited. I'll take you when I go out and yeah. All right, let's go into the mall. I guess we'll go to Steve Madden. We'll go check it out real quick and we will go eat some lunch and then that's it. And then we'll see what else is going on. All right, I'll be back, guys. Hop in. Puppy. Carol.
Can you find me this in a towel instead?
That's nice. Wait, where'd you find that?
Forget it.
Don't wait, that's what.
Okay, so I just did the bed. You guys will see. It actually literally, I mean, I guess it goes, but none of it really matches very well. I need to get new, what do I need to get? What do we need to get, pups? We need to get new pillowcases because I don't know. I think because like my hair dye, things like that, like I end up, sorry, I'm holding this and it's just, I end up with a lot of like mismatched things. And so the best I could do today was like purple and blue and this is the duvet cover. And this is Steven's blanket. I always have to have a fuzzy blanket for him to get wrapped up in at night or when I'm not home or whatever, whenever he's sleeping on the bed. There's fuzzy blankets all over the house because he needs them. And obviously Carol has left her bones everywhere. So she just drags her bones everywhere. Okay, so I got a package, and that's what I wanted to show you. I already opened it, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would see, because I posted it to my stories, but let me show you. I got this ring. How cute is it? So I've been followed by the advertisements for this company for a while. I keep on seeing them pop up on like my stories or whatever. And every time I go in, I'm like, oh, they look kind of like, does anybody remember? It doesn't really look like that, but it reminds me of, does anybody remember Hard Candy, the nail polish in like the late 90s? And it was like, I feel like they were the first to come out with like pastel colors, I guess. And on each of the bottles of nail polish was like a little plastic ring. So every time I saw this, it reminded me of it. But then I went to Stony Clover, the store on, sorry, I can't really see with these on. I was using it to look online because I can't see my phone without them, and I can't see like anything else with them. So yeah, so I went to Stony Clover, and they had just like 2 left, I guess, and they were in the wrong sizes. It actually fit this finger, but that didn't make any sense. So I ordered it. I went online, I ordered it. I got the green. I'll link it below. It's like a hard plastic, and it has like this, the AB big ass crystal in the middle, and just like, it's supposed to be green. It's a greenish blue. But I'm obsessed now. And you guys know how I get. Now I need multiple colors, like to match outfits. Like I need a few like basics to match outfits now. I just think it's so cute. I know it's childish. I know. In person, I feel like it's beautiful. Like I felt like when I was looking at it online, I wasn't like convinced. They're not expensive. It was like $60-something. It comes from Amsterdam. They make it in Amsterdam, and it was like 3 days it got delivered. 3-4 days, something like that. So yeah, I love it. So yes, this is supposed to be like almost like a sea green, I guess, but they have a ton of different variations, and I don't know. I think I need a purple one for like my newfound love of purple. I got my toes done purple, and yeah, I don't know, but I'm into it. Anyway, that's all I had to say. That's how my brain works, though, and that's why I guess a lot of us are here. It's like the minute that I get something, I'm like, oh, now I need this, right? It's like not even enjoying, like, that's my New Year's resolution, even though it's May. My mid-year resolution is to stop and enjoy what I have before I jump to more. But I do think there's more in my future before they sell out. They have other stuff too. They have a bunch of other cute stuff. They have earrings like these, so if you think that the ring, it looks, I don't know, whatever. They have matching heart, like little drop earrings, which are super cute. Just not my thing. Yeah, I could do like the fun stuff on my wrist. I feel like my wrist and my fingers can do like fun things. Earrings, I'm a little more, like it could be like fun, but like, I don't know, dangly, like, I don't know. Maybe that's not true. But I think I'm more adventurous with my wrists and my fingers versus my ears and my neck. Yeah, I think that's, I don't know. Whatever, maybe I'm making this shit up. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And I will probably, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. And we'll probably end the vlog there. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll find something to do. I just don't want this to be too long. So yeah, we'll see. All right, see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. Last night I put together my clips, and we are already over an hour, so I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I will have updates for you in the next vlog, and I'll tell you what the updates are. But first and foremost, Carol got dropped off at doggy daycare this morning, so I brought all of her paperwork and registered her, all that stuff. So I'm excited for her. And I'm nervous for myself. I definitely feel like I'm, you know, I'm back bringing little kids to daycare, and like, you know, the first day where you're nervous, if they're gonna miss you, are they gonna have fun, like what's gonna happen. So she's there for a few hours probably. I have my lash fill appointment, and I'm gonna be very early to it because I gave myself some extra time just in case I had to bring her home, like if I didn't like the place or whatever. But it seems pretty good. All the dogs looked happy. When you walk in, there's like the entryway, and then there's a window where you can look into the large and medium sized dog area. The other side, like behind the door, that I couldn't see was the small dog area. She showed me pictures, but I'm waiting for a physical picture of Carol that I'm hoping to get soon. I didn't go back there because obviously there's a lot of dogs and it would have probably caused like some chaos. But I know she was very excited when she went back there, and I'm hoping that she enjoys herself. So we'll see. I'm hoping it helps her get a little bit trained. So she is, she was telling me, like, I was like, do you feed them? Like, how does this work? She's like, they charge extra for food. So I obviously am going to pay that for today because I didn't bring her anything. I didn't know how it worked. But I am going to have to bring her lunch when she goes. I'm going to have to pack a lunch for her because she, obviously, we know she doesn't like dog food. So I don't know what I'm packing for her. And I honestly think that she might be too excited to even attempt to eat. But we'll see. It depends, I guess, on how long she's there for. Like, if I'm only using it for a few hours, then it's one thing. And I think that it's a good thing because a lot of times there are things that I want to obviously film for you guys. Oh my God, I said it again. You know what I'm saying. I want to film in general to put up on YouTube. And I guess it's for you guys, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, not for you guys in a way that, like, you guys are hanging on to my every word and can't wait for, like, you know, don't know what to do with yourselves until I upload a video. I'm saying for you guys because obviously, like, this is what we're here for, right? So there's a lot of things that I want to film, but it makes it difficult because there are definitely things that I can't film or make it very hard to film with her. Like, I would love to go to restaurants. I really can only sit outside with her. Like, certain things, you know what I mean. Okay, I think that's it. So I will, in the next vlog, because I'm going to end it here, but in the next vlog, I will update you on a few things. First of all, obviously, Carol's first day at daycare and how that went. And I will also let you know if I have found this freaking Farmario cup, because I might try a Starbucks. There's a Starbucks I go to immediately after my lashes, because by then, like, I can drink and whatever, and, you know, drink mainly, not so much eat. You guys know I wait till about 3 o'clock to eat, but I can drink. So usually when I come out of there, I'll go right over to there. So we're gonna go in there. Let's check out if they have a Farmario cup. So I'll update you on my search for the elusive cups. I might even walk into a Target. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Without Carol, it's a lot easier to move around, you know? Like, easily. Easily, yeah. And what else? Besides that, and the last thing, I don't know, I think I mentioned it when I showed you this guy, is that I'm, like, wanting all the colors now. So I've placed an order for one more. I think we're going to stop at 2 though, but I just felt like I needed alternating colors. So my second is like the opposite of this one, and that way I can mix and match. I love a good princess ring that looks like it's straight out the toy aisle, but fabricated for an adult. You know, because I'm still in my 8-year-old princess era. I am. I've never left, and I don't care. And I will be here forever. I can play dress up, and that's what I plan to do. So, yeah, so I'll let you know when that comes in. I'm excited to show that to you guys, and that's it. Other than that, I think that we're done with this vlog. So anyway, I'm gonna start a new one probably today when I pick her up. So you'll have an update in a few you'll have an update in a few days, guys, of all of this stuff, and I will see you then. So let's wrap it up. If you have not already subscribed, but you like content like this, I would love it if you would subscribe and become a member of my growing YouTube family, please. Also, you hit the bell notification so that you are updated and alerted when I post videos, which at the moment is actually Monday through Fridays. Usually about 8 o'clock in the morning I upload a video. And last but not least, I'm going to throw my Instagram handle one more time here, just in case you haven't already followed me over there. Come and follow me over there. And I am going to put a video over here, just in case you haven't seen it already and you would like to. All right, guys, I will see you guys. What's today? I don't know what today is going to be. This is probably Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.